Most calculators only have log base 10 or natural log, so you will have a button for common log and natural log, but they don't often come with a function that you can specify a log base. So for those cases, change of base formula comes in pretty handy, because just using either the common log or the natural log, I tend to just go with the natural log. You get the same answer anyways. You can evaluate any log regardless of their log base. So for example, it's easier to see it in examples, in fact. So all right, hold on. Looks like iPad timed out. I'm going to restart this. So something like this. I'll give you an example. If you have log base 2 of 5 and you're worried because your calculator does not have a function to specify this, I downloaded an app, and in this app I can go to math and then I can go to log base. So this is like a calculator. TI-84 calculators probably have this function. If your operating system is like updated and everything, but not many calculators, for example my Desmos calculator, don't have that function. So what I can do is I will try to type in log base something other than, but they don't have it. They have a common log or they have a natural log, but they do not let me type in a different log base. Okay, so what can we do if it doesn't have it? Instead of going to math way, because there is this formula called change of base. So I'll show you that in this picture, okay? In this lesson. So if you have a log base 2 of 5 and you don't have a calculator that will evaluate this, what you can do is this. You can just do natural log of 5 and you divide by natural log of 2. And if you're wondering, where did you get the 5 and 2 from? Look, the argument was 5, so I put that on the top of the fraction, okay? So whatever the argument is, that's going to be the numerator, natural log of 2. And then I'm going to divide that by the natural log of the base, natural log of 2. Okay, you'll get the same answer if you use the common log. You can just do log 5 divided by log 2. I like to do natural log. It's just you get the same answer really. So let me go ahead and prove this to you real quick, okay? On my fancy calculator that I downloaded on App Store, I'll go ahead and type in log base 2 of 5. The decimal should be 2.321, but what I can do is I can check this by doing natural log of 5 divided by natural log of 2. You see, if I use that change of base formula, I get the same exact decimal, right? Well, same thing can happen with the common log. I can do common log of 5 divided by common log of 2. And if I hit enter, ta-da, the same exact decimal shows up. So don't worry if your calculator does not have a log of a specific base that you can type in yourself. We can use this change of base formula to evaluate any log base. So let's use that. And this box is talking about that, you guys. And it's saying how you can use either the common log or natural log, and that is your choice, okay? And both answers are fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use this change of base formula to do example 1, part A, B, and C. And I'll probably stop the video after that. So here I have log base 2 of 7. I can rewrite this as natural log of 7 divided by natural log of 2. So on my Desmos scientific calculator, which I have been using for the entire semester, I can go and type that in. What is this? I can do natural log of 7. Just to be safe, let me put it as a fraction. Natural log of 7 divided by natural log of 2. And the decimal is 2. I'll go ahead and write that down. That is approximately 2.8074. Okay, let me go back up here. And I want to check and see if this answer is correct. So what I can do is I can go back to, because I have both too. I have a scientific, I have a graphing calculator, which lets me enter log base 2 of 7. So I'm going to go ahead and check my answer, okay? So log base 2 of 7. So over here, I type in log base 2 of 7, and the decimal comes out to be 2.807. And what I did was I divided natural log of 7 divided by natural log of 2. And as we can see, the answers, the decimals that we're getting are exactly the same. If you are a fan of common log instead of a natural log, you guys can get the same thing too. Just make sure to divide log 7 by log 2, then you will get the same decimal. This is called the change of base formula, so that you don't have to have that fancy log base function in your calculator. How about this? Let's do this one. I'll say this is the same thing as natural log of 2/3, which is the argument, right? Divided by natural log of the log base of 5. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a decimal approximation of this on a Desmo Scientific calculator who doesn't do other log bases other than natural log and common log. So let me type this in. So the numerator is going to be natural log of 2/3. Oh, not that way. I'm going to have to open up a parenthesis. 2/3 is the whole argument. And the denominator is natural log of 5. When I type that in, I get a negative 0.2519. I should see how they wanted us to round, but I think this looks fine. Okay. And what I may want to do is I want to check this because I have another tool, right? So 5 and 2/3. Over here, I'm going to go to math and log base 5, and the argument was 2/3. And if I hit enter, I get that decimal. And what I will do is I will type in log base 2/3 divided by natural log of 5, and I want to see the same exact decimal, and they are the same. Or I can also do a common log of 2/3 divided by common log of 5, but you should not mix and match, okay? If you're going to go with natural log, go with natural log. You cannot do natural log on top of the fraction and common log in the bottom of the fraction. You must keep the same one. But I showed you 2 examples. I hope you are okay with these so far. Let us do the very last example, and I will stop and talk about something else. So next one, I have log base 1/6 of 1/7. So what they're asking is, how many times do I have to multiply 1/6 by itself so that it becomes 1/7? And that's something that we cannot really do without a calculator because it's going to be a decimal value. So this is the same thing as, and because I use natural log on the first two, how about I write down this one using a common log? Oh, what's going on? Oh, my iPad is upset because I'm going back and forth from the calculator app, so it's slowing down on me. How silly. All right, so log 1/7 is the numerator and log 1/6 is the denominator. And I am about to find the decimal value. Over here, I will do a fraction. I'm dividing log of 1/7 by log of 1/6. Is that decimal? But I do want to show you again that if I decide to go with natural log of 1/7 divided by natural log of 1/6, it should be the exact same decimal, as you can see, right there. The answer is, I'll go ahead and write this down on my iPad too, 1.086. Next number is 0, so I'll just round that much. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put a fraction bar after this one. This looks like a 16. Sorry about that. I'll change this to 1/6. So I guess the only tricky part is remembering the argument goes on the top, log base goes in the bottom, but as long as you're using the same log, either natural log or common log, you will be able to do this change of base formula problems without any trouble. So let me check the very last one, and I will stop the recording for this part. So I'm going back to my calculator. Math, log base. The base was 1/6. The argument was, oh, whoopsie, 1/7. I think I hit something wrong. 1/6. And the argument was 1/7. And it comes out to be 1.086. So that was correct. So now you know something That will really help you if you do not have a calculator that doesn't handle any other log bases other than log, the common log or the natural log. And this is called the change of base formula. I hope this was helpful. Come back and watch the product property of logarithms in the next video.